Rumors point to some major spec improvements to come to the iPhone 7. The Galaxy Note 7 leaks extend to show us how underwhelming the battery will be, and as early as it started, the smartwatch market has already begun to shrink. I'm Jaime Rivera, inviting you all to enjoy your Fridays accordingly, even if you don't remember anything tomorrow. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. If you are in the market for the iPad Pro 9.7-inch, which I highly suggest, it's probably one of my favorite tablets of all time, it is currently having major deals at Best Buy. $125 off select models, $225 off others, making the $1,000-something tablet pretty much only $800. I'm not saying that this tablet is affordable. It is not. But then again, if you want one, this is probably the time to buy. And one thing that Apple is not celebrating is pretty much the smartwatch market share. And I think that's something in general. There were 3.6 million units shipped in the same quarter last year. As it stands right now, analysts are predicting only 1.6 million units. That's a terrible fall. And Apple is the company that took the longest, or should I say worst fall of all of these, as the company is down 55% in total sales, pretty much still owning 45% of the market, but showing us that definitely the smartwatch market is in a desperate need of a revamp. Let's see what we get this year. Now, where Apple is sort of celebrating, if we could say it that way, is in the smartphone market share. Samsung continues to reign supreme at 24%, but the company is down from 28% market share worldwide. And then when it comes to Apple, surely it grew from 14.5 to 15.7. Not a significant growth if you do the numbers, but then again, it's really interesting to see the two companies that follow, which are Huawei respectively, and then OPPO owning the fourth place in smartphone market share. That is rather interesting. Now, speaking of Samsung, we finally get more renders of the Galaxy Note 7 in full glory. Everything you want to see about this phone is up there, but probably one of the things that has us the most curious is battery, mainly because there are a lot of conflicting rumors. We heard 4,000 milliamp hours, others said 3,000 milliamp hours. Today, we hear from very trusted sources that it's going to be a 3,500 milliamp hour battery, which is smaller than even the Galaxy S7 Edge. And if you're wondering exactly why Samsung is going to launch a phone with a smaller battery, well, sleekness is one thing, but definitely the other might be that Snapdragon 823 processor. Stay tuned, we'll tell you more as soon as we learn more. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with the iPhone 7, mainly because some trusted analysts are already predicting what to expect from these new smartphones. And notice these because according to the analysts, there are some standard features that will be shared by both iPhones. Number one is optical image stabilization on both units, which is a first ever since the iPhone 6 pretty much. The second would be the fact that there is this new home button that's Force Touch enabled. That's one thing that was rumored recently. But the third and most important, listen to this, professional grade waterproofing, not water resistance, waterproofing, meaning that apparently Apple finally figured out a way to make this phone waterproof, which is something that other manufacturers do not offer. Leading me to the question of today. Would waterproofing on this next generation iPhone lure you to buy one? Notice, the others are water resistant, meaning that Apple finally figured something out. And that would probably make it compelling, at least for me, but we would love to know your opinion in the comments down below. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on Pocketnow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also catch our videos on Vessel, vessel.com/Pocketnow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week.